CTV News at 5 with Hudson MACK.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. A Saanich grandmother has died after she was hit by a truck crossing a busy downtown Victoria Street. The 75-year-old was hit yesterday by a Saanich municipal truck driven by a Saanich employee. She was not in a crosswalk at the time. But would it surprise you to learn that she likely still had the right-of-way? And so does everyone else who tries to cross the street at an intersection, crosswalk or not. CTV's Andrew Johnson has the story. He joins us live with more. Andrew.
Hudson, we went down to the intersection of Douglas and Discovery Streets today where this terrible collision occurred, and we just watched. We saw pedestrians taking risks they don't need to take, and we saw drivers just racing by instead of hitting the brake. If you stop by the intersection of Douglas and Discovery, this is what you see over and over again. Pedestrians on the run.
If you ever played the video game Frogger, you kind of have to time it with the cars, so if it's busy, you're lucky you can get across.
We don't know what exactly happened here yesterday afternoon, but a 75-year-old Saanich grandmother did not make it across. She was hit in the roadway by a municipality of Saanich-owned vehicle driven by an employee turning left onto Douglas. The woman suffered serious head injuries and died in hospital.
All of us at Saanich are shocked and grieving for this woman and the big hole that it would put in her family.
The mayor says the driver is a longtime employee with a clean record. Early witness reports to police have both the driver and the victim behaving normally before the collision.
It's possible that neither party saw the other party until it was too late. That's something we have yet to confirm.
Every once in a while, people are just jotting right across the street.
People who work near the intersection say it is a tragedy waiting to happen.
I'm in my shop and then I hear screeching tires, and then we, of course, come running out to see. And it's always somebody who is trying to cross, and drivers are just booking it down Douglas Street.
Many drivers may be under the impression when a pedestrian like myself steps off the curb at an intersection, they don't need to stop. There's no crosswalk here. But that's not the case. Victoria police say an intersection like Douglas and Discovery is an automatic unmarked crosswalk for pedestrians. I have the right of way. Thank you. These drivers should be stopping. But this isn't a safe proposition at all.
What are the chances that 12 cars in a row are all going to stop for one person crossing the road,
Here, apparently, not good. Watch how long this woman waits. No one stops, but they're supposed to.
It's disappointing. So if there is a pedestrian at an intersection who is making a definite attempt to cross, the drivers should stop for them.
People are choosing to play Frogger instead of using marked crosswalks a block away from Douglas and Discovery in both directions. Police say just because you can legally cross here and in any intersection without a light doesn't mean you should.
If you're seriously injured or deceased, it makes no benefits whether you were right or wrong.
Hudson, we have one more tip from Victoria Police tonight. If you're going to be walking at night, wear some bright colored clothing, wear something reflective, even carry a light. I'm doing none of the above as I cross Pandora, and I'm therefore a lot more difficult for drivers to see. Common sense tips like that can sure go a long way.
And they can save your life. Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.